Tell him to take it on the tree. Get some more. Look at the sky's full of them.
All those black spots up in the sky? Like crows. Look at that. Isn't that insane?
Wow.
Transplant. And I'm going to introduce you to George, the road manager, and he's going to come in and share the story of Chris, and then we're going to have the good fortune of having Chris speak to us for a bit. Then we're going to hear from a police officer who's going to explain what we're going to do when we go out the road. So we're going to get actively involved in Chris's awareness around organ and tissue donation. So George, if I could call you forward.
I just want to introduce Kristopher Knowles.
Good morning, boys and girls. How's everybody? Good, good. That's what I like to hear. Now, your principal explained what we're doing. Did everybody understand the principal? Kristopher right now needs a liver transplant, and he is walking right across Canada. Does everybody know how big Canada is? Yeah. It's pretty big, right? Do you know that you live in the province of Ontario? Yeah. Right? Yep. So we're going to be traveling through 10 provinces. That's 10 provinces right across Canada, and there's Ontario, there's Alberta, there's Manitoba, Saskatchewan. Does anybody know where Saskatchewan is? Yeah. Oh, wow, that's pretty good. British Columbia. Does everybody know where British Columbia is? Wow, that's even better. Nova Scotia, PEI, New Brunswick, that's the Maritime, and Newfoundland. Don't forget about Newfoundland. Does everybody know where Newfoundland is? And Quebec. Everybody knows where Quebec is? That's not too far away, right? Yeah. So, he's walking and he's visiting 200 cities right across the country. And he wants to talk to school kids, so he can bring you a very, very, very important message. And as we're moving along, we're getting a lot of help. And part of the help is coming from communities like yourselves. The Comfort Inn, does everybody know where the Comfort Inn is? Yeah. The hotel? Well, they helped us with accommodations last night, and we'd like to thank them. We also like to thank your principal for helping to organize all this. But the most important people, and your teachers also. You can't forget about your teachers. No. But the most important people are yourselves, because you are the most important people right now. That's why Chris is doing this, because he wants to talk to you. Does everybody understand that? Yeah. Good. Now, I'm just going to briefly introduce the rest of the team. To my right is Kelly, and Kelly is Christopher's hand. Can we give him a round of applause? And by the door over there is Assistant Road Manager Biliary. And we also like to thank the Cornwall Police Department, who's going to help escort us, make sure that we're going on a safe journey when we're walking with Chris, and also the Ontario Provincial Police. So I think, is the police officer ready out there? Is he ready? I'm going to give it back to your principal to talk to you a little bit more, and I think he'll introduce the next speaker before we get to Chris.
Boys and girls, part of today's program involves a discussion, a presentation from Chris, but it also involves a walk. And you've been asked, and I think teachers have probably explained to the students what you're doing, but I just want to re-emphasize what we're going to be doing. When Kristopher's finished with his talk today, he's going to lead us out the gym doors and up the driveway, and we're going to follow out as a group of students. As a whole, all 260 of us, or 250 of us, are going to walk up where the buses enter. There's going to be a police escort out there, and we're going to walk as a group up. We're going to walk up 5th Street to the 2nd where the buses exit, and the bulk of the school are going to come back in, but those students that have been chosen who brought permission forms back in are going to stay out there with me, and we're going to continue walking up to Tollgate Road. Now I'm going to introduce Officer Michelle to explain some safety rules around the walk.
All right, good morning everybody. My name is Fern, Officer Michelle with UPD. What we're going to do is we have a Cornwall police officer that's waiting for us outside. He's going to be the first car, then it's going to be myself, all right? He's got a great car, I've got a little white van that's all marked up and lights on it and everything. What we're going to do is, because of the first group, I think what we're going to do is stop the traffic at the first one, let everybody come across to walk down to the second driveway. When you are walking, guys and little guys and girls there, try to stay in the one lane, all right? Closest to the sidewalk. What we don't want is anybody crossing over the other line, all right? That way, this is safety first. All right, take your time, no running. That way there, nobody trips, nobody gets hurt. So once the first group, I assume it's the younger ones that will be coming back in. Once they're done,
before I send them and let me know which ones I can and can't use.
crew will follow myself and Constable Maggie from Cornwall PD, all right? So then we're going to go up to corner of Cumberland, I believe, where we're meeting up with GB.
Tollgate.
Tollgate, sorry. Tollgate, yes, I apologize for that. So, like I said, let's have fun. Wave to everybody and make sure we stay in the lane closest to the sidewalk. How's that? All right? All right, does everybody agree with that? Yeah! Excellent, thank you. Just hang on a sec, guys.
Oh, have a seat. We have the most important part, boys and girls, we have to hear from Chris. That's why he's here today.
Oh.
Turn the switch off.
Oh, okay, there we go. See, all you have to do is turn on the on switch. Okay, is everybody ready to meet the man of the morning? Yeah! Are you sure? Yeah! Let me introduce him, Kristopher Knowles.
Hi, my name is Kristopher Knowles. I am 13 years old. I need a liver. I've been waiting for a liver my whole life. I have a wish. My wish to walk across Canada to help the 4,000 men, women, and children that are in need of an organ. I am trying to inspire everybody to be an organ donor. Tell your friends and family that you want to be a donor. Please don't take your organs to heaven. God knows we need them here. And I'd like to thank the town of Cornwall and your school for your support. Please make my wish come true. Thank you.
Kristopher, as part of our support to you, I'd like to call on two representatives from Student Council to make a financial donation to your cause, and Council to make a financial donation to your cause. And boys and girls, hopefully you can take this message from Chris. This is a young man that's been waiting for a long time for a liver transplant, and he's out here to make us aware of the fact that organs and tissues are an important part. And I think his message is, don't take them to heaven, we need them here on earth. This is an important one that you can pass on to family and friends. So, Christopher, if you could come forward and accept a donation on behalf of the students and staff of Amherst Corners Public School, and good luck with your journey. Right?
On behalf of Amherst Corners, we'd like to wish you success on your journey.
Here is a check that we donated $200.
Make sure you get a business card from the principal. He's got parents some of the kids' pictures posted everywhere. So I gotta send him the pictures for the send back, but he can't post. You got it down?
This is the greatest. This is the best. This is cool. This is the best of the whole trip. All the little kids. This is the best. Out of all the schools, these are the best.
Off the snow, sweetie. Stay off the
This is the
snow,
greatest.
sweetie. Go.
You want to be a policeman? Well, hey, we got lots of
I want to be a veterinarian.
veterinarian.
I'll be a ballerina.
Okay, all right, so there's a bus, there's this. Well, him and I will be up front, yeah. Somebody's got some hands, yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Just take one leg, maybe tell them. Yeah, I told you. Tell them to stay in the right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, go.
What's going on, guys? Oh, that was, oh, sorry. That was stupid. Sorry.
It's okay, you just scared them.
I thought it was running. A lot of miles.
Well, that's the trick, that's what it's all about.
So far, so good. This is home, so
Yeah?
home for a year.
Yes, I hear you're on 54, is that right?
Day 54.
Well, the good weather's coming.
We miss home.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sure.
Cool. I'll send you what I've taken. None of this video's any good. It's not going to be used. Just the stills.
It's just for personal.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. You're okay.
No, I wouldn't dare get in your way. See the gentleman.
Just dropped off a bunch of kids and we're down to a little crowd now, heading onto the school to meet a bunch more kids. It's great. Wonderful escort. They blocked off the intersection totally to the bridge. Left nobody on the bridge. That's so cool. What an escort. What an escort. The OPP and the Cornwall police. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Nobody's on the bridge. Just wonderful. Beautiful escort.
Okay. You need to
Where's the other guy? Where's the young fella?
When you get this old, man.
You get in there too. Yeah, that's okay.
You don't care.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
I need another one too.
Is that your good size?
Your else gets it. How many pictures have you had taken so far?
Okay? Are we good with the pictures?
One more.
Okay, because they're waiting for us inside. We gotta get going. Sorry, touching my nose. We didn't think of
I got numbnuts in the face.
stage.
Upstairs?
Yep, up the stairs.
Welcome, General Vanier. We're here to recognize the efforts of some individuals that are doing outstanding work across our province. I'd like to introduce the representative from our board, Mr. Tim Mills, Chief Clerk.
Thank you for coming, Kristopher. I'm usually not that popular. When we think about heroes across the country, some names come to mind. Having been through Thunder Bay and lived there, many of you may have seen the monument for Terry Fox, and we still do the Terry Fox run. Wayne Gretzky, our hockey hero, there are a number of Olympians. But behind us, we have Kristopher Knowles and George Marcello, on behalf of Step and Kristophers Wish, for expanding our knowledge and importance of organ and tissue donation. We have Canadian heroes right behind us on the stage. Kristopher, I know that you're in an elementary school right now. You will feel welcome here because there are a number of students in the audience that are 13 years old. So welcome, we're certainly glad to host you. At the end, we have a great donation for you for the campaign on behalf of all students that we will get to you before you leave. And we wish you well. One of the things that the Upper Canada District School Board prides itself on is people are our most important resource. And what you're doing on behalf of all Canadians is certainly great, and we appreciate it. We have a small gift of GV paraphernalia for you and George. So on behalf of the staff and students in the Upper Canada District School Board, and we also understand we have that you're both athletes and runners, and this stuff will go a long way to helping you along the trip.
Leslie O'Shaughnessy will represent the mayor and has a few words for us.
Thank you. I'm not quite as tall as these gentlemen. First of all, the Mayor Poirier sends his regrets he had to be involved today and has asked me to represent him. But I think you have something here on stage today which is very unique. You have a program or a challenge that was put before an adult, and that adult will be George. From his own infliction, he has brought together and brought out something that is very important to all of us, and that is the sensitivity of an issue to the youth. And Kristophers, after reviewing his site, he's taken not only the challenge of his own infliction, he's also taken on the challenge of making us aware that children do make a difference in our communities. I wish him both well in his personal challenge and for the continuation of bringing the message to all of us The children do make a difference. So on behalf of the City of Cornwall, I'd like to make a presentation to Christopher token, and also the City of Cornwall, you myself, will also be making a donation to their cause. Thank you.
We have a representative from the OPP, Mike Hopkins. He has a few words for us as well. Mike?
Good morning, staff. Good morning, students of General Venue. Thank you for allowing us to come into your school today, bringing Kristophers Wish. As a police officer, I bring best wishes from the Ontario Provincial Police and the Cornwall City Community Assistance Police. Police officers, during the course of their duty, see tragedies. These tragedies can happen to any one of us at any time. These tragedies, though, are doubly compounded when we see organs that are viable that that are buried needlessly. As I was making that walk today on your van, I saw a sign at Biliary Atresia that says, "God doesn't need the organs. Take the organs to heaven. God knows we need them down here." That is so accurate in its portrayal. We see needless loss of viable organs that can go to help our own friends, our own families, Christopher himself. So if you take anything back with you tonight, take one of the organ donation cards, take the message back to your family and friends that organ donation has a positive and worthwhile impact on the people that are exposed to us as well. Thank you very much.
Now I'd like to introduce George Marcello, former fitness instructor. George?
General B High School, how's everybody? You guys got a cool bagpiper. That was really awesome. Hey, Chris? You ever got bagpipe in school yet? Or side? Let's give it up for the bagpiper. Where is it? While I'm up here, I also want to say thank you to the Comfort Inn who helped us out with accommodations. Also, really important, was the escort that was provided by the Cornwall Police Department. Let's give them a round of applause. And we are very proud and happy to say that the OPP are assisting us throughout the whole province of Ontario, and we're visiting 76 communities. So we got a lot of work for them throughout the whole province, and I want to thank the OPP for helping us out. Also, I want to thank the staff, principals, and let's see all the students that walked this morning. Could they please stand up? Aren't they here? There we go. Okay, there we go. Let's give them a round of applause. Hey, another one. Okay, so this really is an important message that we're hoping to convey this morning. Maybe you've already been thinking about it before Christopher arrived here. It's about becoming a hero. It's about thinking about becoming an organ donor. One person's decision can help save 8 people's lives. My life was saved 9 years ago. I had 2 days left to live. Thank God, an individual made that decision. My life was saved, and 5 others. There's 6 of us alive today because of that one decision. Not only that, there was 25 other lives who had their lives restored. Some gained eyesight, some were able to walk again, some were able to, that had very bad burn victims now have regained skin. It just goes on and on and on and on. This was from one unselfish decision that brought so much happiness and gratitude. This is an important message that we're hoping to convey this morning. Maybe you've already been thinking about it before Kristopher arrived here. It's about becoming a hero. It's about thinking about becoming an organ donor. One person's decision can help save 8 people's lives. My life was saved 9 years ago. I had 2 days left to live. Thank God, an individual made that decision. My life was saved, and 5 others. There's 6 of us alive today because of that one decision. Not only that, there was 25 other lives who had their lives restored. Some gained eyesight, some were able to walk again, some were able to, that had very bad burn victims, now have regained skin. It just goes on and on and on and on. This was from one unselfish decision that brought so much happiness and gratitude to so many people's lives. So that is what we're trying to convey this morning. If you're even thinking about becoming an organ donor, then you're automatically a hero because you're thinking of somebody else. And sometimes that's hard to do. Now, if you are thinking of somebody else and you want to become an organ donor, we're hoping that one day you can share this wish with your family. When there's a convenient time, sit down with the family and share your wish with them. I met Chris during my campaign. As I was going through Sarnia, I'd seen this young boy who had a big smile on his face and had so much energy and wanted to carry the torch that was carried in across Sarnia. And he did carry it, and I looked at Chris, and there was no indication whatsoever that anything was wrong with Chris. Anything physically, and that he had any problems in the world. At the end of the day, he lifted up his shirt like he usually likes to do, and he showed me all his scars. And he told me that he was on the waiting list for a liver transplant for most of his life, and that he had gone through so many operations to stay alive, and he was telling me this with a great big smile on his face. And right there and then, I thought I just met the most incredible human being in my life. And at the time, he expressed a wish to me. He asked me if one day he can carry that torch across Canada. And, it's not that simple to do something like that. So I said, well, we'll see. As I was making my way back to Sarnia, again I met Chris, and he had this big smile on his face. I thought for sure that he had received a liver transplant. There was every indication to believe that he had received a liver transplant because of the positive spirit that he was showing and with this great big smile that he had. And sadly, again, he told me that he was still on the waiting list. But once again, he expressed his wish. George, can I walk across Canada, carry the torch, and will you be my road manager? And after talking to his family, who were 100% behind it, after talking to his school and everybody else in the community, they were all 100% behind Chris because they knew Chris's character. And then I agreed. On January the 8th, we began our big kickoff in his hometown, Sarnia, and today we're on day 54, and we're happy to be here in Cornwall. As we're local people, restaurants and hotels and you know, as a matter of fact, one day our van broke down and it was in Belleville, and there was a dealership there that fixed the whole thing, which it was amazing. So we know that there's great, wonderful people here in this country. But as we're moving along, part of the team that's helping to make this possible is Kelly, and he's to my left, and that's Chris's dad. Can you give him a round of applause? Another very important member of the team, who wants to say a few words to you. He has been on the trip since day one, and he's going to see it all the way through. And can you please welcome Biliary Atresia to say a few words? Come on, please.
Hi, thank you very much for having us here. It's a great pleasure to be in this town of Cornwall. It was a while ago when I known George for a while. I met him not too long after he had his transplant, and George asked me if I'd like to start. I played baseball with him, soccer, and I couldn't believe. I found out about 4 months after I had been playing sports with him that he had a new liver. And I couldn't believe it because it was like the bionic man. I said, holy jeez, where are you getting this energy from? But I've been with George for the last 5-6 years now, and I met Chris through George. And we were up in North Bay one time and did a presentation to a family whose little boy had an accident, and they donated his organs. And when I met Chris, I couldn't believe the spirit that this boy had. And when I was asked from George if I'd like to go on this campaign with him across Canada, you know what? I was honored, but it would have been so easy for me to say no. It's very easy to say no, I'm busy, I got something else to do. But when I found out that there was like 4,000 men, women, and children on the waiting list, and these people, I'm sure if they had the opportunity to do what we're doing, they'd love to, because their life is at stake. And it's people like Chris and George that are going out here to not. See, Chris, his wish is not for himself. It's to try to save the men, women, and children who are on the waiting list, dying, waiting for organs. You know what? I said I'd be honored to go on this campaign with him. I didn't know what to expect, and it's sure not easy. I mean, it isn't easy, but you know what? With people like yourselves, and the principals, and students, and the OPP, and everybody that's helping, it makes it possible. It makes us be able to do what we're out here trying to do. And you know what? It's a blessing. It truly is a blessing to be part of something that can possibly save people's lives. I mean, these people can't do it for themselves, and I'm blessed to be able to be out here and to do these things for them. So I'm truly honored, and thank you very much for having us here. Thank you.
I want to mention something else about this. How many people know Terry Fox? Right. Well, just to recount his story again, 24 years ago, there was a young man named Terry Fox, and he had a dream. His dream was to walk across Canada, and his dream was to inspire every Canadian to donate $1 so that one day there would be a cure for cancer. That was Terry's dream. Kristopher Knowles has a dream. His dream is to walk across Canada so that one day he can inspire every Canadian to become an organ donor so that nobody has to pass away waiting for an organ transplant. And that's why I was so honored and happy to be his road manager. And that's why I'm so happy to see everybody here listening to this very important message. Thank you very much, General B. High School.
Hi, my name is Kristopher Knowles. I am 13 years old. I've been waiting for a liver my whole life. The disease that caused me needing a liver is called Biliary Atresia. It is a common disease among infants. Most infants die shortly after birth. So far, I've been fortunate enough to still be alive. I've been in and out of the hospital for most of my life. I've had over 20 operations to save my life. I'm doing this walk to bring awareness to the shortage of organ and tissue needed. I'm walking across Canada to save the 4,000 men, women, and children that are in need of an organ. I'm trying to inspire everybody to be an organ donor. Tell your friends and family that you want to be a donor. Please don't take your organs to heaven. God knows we need them here. And I'd like to thank the town of Cornwall and your school for your support. Alone I can't do this, but together we can. Please make my wish come true. And if you want to visit me at my website, it is www.Kristopherswish.ca.
I'm going to take a few moments for some questions and answers. So if you have any questions for Kristopher, please put up your hand.
Okay, yeah, this is actually Kristopher's favorite part. We call it Up and Close and Personal with Chris. So, right now what we're going to do is look at the audience. Remember, there's no dumb questions. And we're looking for the first brave soul that's going to put up their hand. There we go. Right. Oh, I see the hand. Okay. Come on, I see that hand go up. Sorry, what was the question?
Did you walk here?
Okay, I'll explain how we do this. We're visiting 200 communities across the country, so he's not walking in a straight line. In every community, we sort of organize the route, like in this case with your school, was it a 3-4 kilometer walk? Okay, walk that? 6, okay. And so we're doing that in every community, so because the 200 cities, you can't put them in a straight line, you know. So, but he's doing quite a bit of walking on the other. Yep, over there.
What province is your hometown?
Ontario. It's starting to 7 hours from here.
Back row.
How do you feel about yourself?
I feel great.
Another question. Over here on the left. Yep.
Just curious about your disease. Please
it's actually not that common of a disease, and it's usually it affects infants shortly after they're born. And most infants do not survive it after 2 years. So this is a living miracle. Can we have questions somewhere? Down the alley. There we go. Yeah.
I'm doing correspondence, and I have to write a journal every day. Then I have to do a couple hours of email. I love email. And for the future, I want to become a surgeon.
What's that?
A lot, but I don't know how much. Well, pretty much like he's covering the whole times I've been in the hospital. I think I've been in there about a year, not even like 1 full year, like off and on. So I'm pretty sure about a year and a half or something.
Chris had 20 operations during his 13 years, and most of them were life-saving operations. Yeah. Next question? To my left over here. Yep.
Whenever he's like walking around, does he like, where does he like sleep? Does he like rent hotels and stuff?
Sorry, can you repeat that again? Sorry.
Whenever like he walks around and everything, like in town, where does he like stay?
Oh, where do you stay? Where do you sleep? Where do you eat? What do you do?
Well, we usually stay in a hotel, or it's like, well, whatever you can do. Like, we can go to like Comfort Inns. We've mostly been staying at Comfort Inns because they've been sponsoring us. And,
You want to know what Christopher's favorite food is? Tell him what your favorite food is.
anything with cheese on it.
Next question over here. Sorry? Do you feel any pain? Do you feel pain?
Not pain, but I'm usually tired.
Just to let you know, this is quotes from his dad. Christopher is usually in pain, but unless he's in some real pain, that's when he's really going to show it. You know, he holds a lot of stuff in. He doesn't mind. Next question over here.
Yes, I do always walk, and like in the winter, you know how schools have snow days? Well, I still have to walk no matter what. So I'm out there in the cold weather walking on my own. And this one day I walked in Stratford. It was like below 30 and it's very cold. It's like a blizzard out there.
Maybe at the corner. You want to answer that? Or you want me to answer that?
I can answer that.
Okay, go ahead.
I choose to walk in the winter because you get the worst out first and best last. And, well, you know, Canada, it's always cold, so there's no real difference about that. But winter first and then summer last.
Any other questions? Let's see. Rob, back here. Yes. Yep.
Okay, well, today last night we came in and we stayed overnight and then we did last night we came in and we stayed overnight and then we did a little an hour walk. So I'm pretty sure we stay about a couple hours after the press conference because we have to eat and all that. But on weekends we stay till Sunday, and then we'll head off to the next place we have to go to. But we usually stay about a couple hours after the press conference, and we eat, and we go to the next city.
We're here.
What's his
Good. Sorry?
What's his email?
Your email. What's your email?
Like Hotmail?
Yeah.
It is, it might not work because I have a lot of people on, but I'm going to make a new one soon. But it is Kristophers_Wish@hotmail.com.
The other one.
Okay. Right, another person, yeah? Can you say that again, sorry?
George inspired me to walk when he was talking about when I met him in Sarnia. He was talking about the importance of organ and tissue donation and how he wanted to save all the men, women, and children on the list. I agreed. I asked him if I could do the walk because I'm waiting for a liver as well, and I hate waiting, so I want to get my liver now as well as I want to save all the people that are on the list.
Next question.
George.
Over here. Yeah.
Is it hard to walk without a liver?
Is it hard to walk without waiting for a liver?
Actually, no, it isn't. I don't really feel anything, so there's nothing really wrong. So I'm pretty sure walking is not that hard for me.
Over there to the left. The first, the lady.
Yeah.
You got behind the person at the back.
How many countries and places have you been to so far?
Community. You know, they've been for about 10 years. Okay, he's going to name the communities that he's gone through so far.
Okay, we've been to Sarnia, Chatham, Windsor, Essex, Leamington, London, Stratford, St. Thomas, Tilsonwood, Woodstock, Stratford, Guelph, Kitchener, Cambridge, Brampton, Hamilton, Burlington, Kitchener, Hughes, Knowlton, Oakville, Mississauga, Toronto, Woodbridge, Brampton, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, Oshawa, Coburg, Peterborough, Trenton, Belleville, Mountney, Kingston, Brockville, Cornwall, Smith Falls, Perth, Ottawa, and then we're going to Pembroke.
Question over there, right in the right.
It's blue.
I see a hand up there in the back.
Yes, but I still have to.
Over here in front.
Pembroke. And then on Friday will be North Bay.
At the back there, I see two hands. The person to the left.
How old were you when you first discovered your wish?
I was 10.
Thank you.
Okay, the other person near the aisle. Yep.
Chris.
You didn't hear the whole question.
How do your friends feel about what you're doing? Do you have a girlfriend? And what do you want to
It's the girlfriend question. And they want to see your surname.
I'll answer the questions first then. Well, my friends they're very happy for me to do it. And my whole school and all my friends are with me 100%. And they just can't wait till I get back so I can
pictures that I'm going to be taking. Oh, and yes, no, I do not have a girlfriend.
That's your vote. Question over here. What's your favorite sport? Yep, you. Really? Can you repeat that, please? You have fun when you're walking?
Yeah.
In the middle here. Yep. Did you hear that? Sorry, can you repeat that?
How does he get his education?
How are you doing your education?
Correspondence, and then, I know when I go back to Sarnia for my graduation, and then, they'll come with my mark and everything, so that's
And how about your favorite thing?
my favorite thing.
The journal.
Yeah, it's my favorite thing.
Over here at the front.
How much money do you expect to raise after you're done?
You want to answer that or me? How much money do you expect to raise? Okay, this is not a hard question. This isn't about money. We're asking for money now just to meet our enormous expenses on the road. But if a whole bunch of money did come in, and if we met all our expenses to accomplish this and complete this, then we're going to make a donation to the both London and Toronto Sick Kids transplant units. Question over here.
Very.
Over here? Yeah. What's your favorite subject?
Subject is math.
Math. In the regular. Just be careful. Remember what happened last time.
Strong.
To the left foot. That's good. Good, yeah. Hold it. Quiet. Yeah. Go ahead. No, the person behind you. Okay, go ahead. The person in the blue. Yeah, you. Yeah.
Okay. I know you're supposed to go to the hospital, like, your liver is supposed to help drain toxins out of your body. Now, are you saying you don't have one, or are you saying your liver not working properly?
Did you hear that? It's about your liver. It's about your liver disease, Biliary Atresia.
I'm wondering if he has one. Yeah. If it's like infected, still in his body, or if he has one at all.
It's infected and it's still in my body. It doesn't really work, but I need a liver real bad, so I have to get it soon, or I just have to get it soon.
Okay, this lady in front. He likes to sleep, Kevin?
Tired.
He gets tired. He gets tired a lot because the liver's like the powerhouse of the body. And, you know, if you're not operating with a full functioning liver, you're not getting all the energy that could be delivered throughout the rest of your body. So he's usually tired. Which one? Oh, okay, waving their hands, doing the hand waving.
Like the whole trip? Yeah. It will take me about a year. I'll be done December 25th, Christmas Day, in Toronto. But I'll be home on the 26th.
So that person with the gray sweater on.
What do you do to keep yourself busy, like while you're walking, listening to music? And what's your favorite band?
Well, sometimes I do when I'm by myself walking, but when I'm walking with other people, I just talk to them. And my favorite band is Biliary Atresia.
Okay, in the middle here, the person. Yeah, you, yeah.
There was this one boy, he's 2 now, but when he was 1, he had the same disease and everything. And he got his liver at 1 and like 4 days before his birthday. And he's fine now, and he's 2, and he's a Detroit fan. And I met him in Essex, and
Lady to the left here, yeah, you. Okay, come on up. Come on. Anybody else that wants to hug Chris, now's their chance. Come on. today is a gift. A gift to have the opportunity to meet a real-life hero, someone who's toughing it out day after day. We all have days where we think that we have it tough and that no one understands where we are or the difficulties that we're experiencing. Here we have a young man that's toughing it out day after day after day, taking time to talk to you about an important cause beyond himself. This gift did not come by itself. There's a person that's instrumental in bringing this gift to us, and that is Mrs. Bodette. Ms. Bodette, would you come up, please? General Baby Vikings, give it up for Ms. Bodette.
A few people here that testifying in the audience here, the importance of this wish of Kristophers gets really close and near and dear to my heart. We all have choices to make, and in our lives we can be heroes because we don't know when our time is up. And if you go home and talk about this with your family this evening, with my own personal family, I had a brother when I was in high school, and he was killed in an accident. And through his own unselfishness, there's other people that live better lives now, or are living, So we all have choices to make, and I'm really proud of George, and I'm really proud that Kristopher made the trek across Canada to spread the importance of this message. So thank you to them.
Please remain seated while Kristopher and the Piper exit the building.
Come on in, Chris.
The gavel, yeah. Don't be playing with the gavel.
Have we have to talk thing?
No. Oh, yeah? Good, bad, or other?
Mailing address.
Oh,
Oh, I grabbed
Kelly,
it.
do you
Yeah.
have one of your, wait patiently.
So where are you guys up to next?
Pembroke.
All right.
Oh, these seats are comfortable.
Up the
I
valley.
should have one of these mud computer desks.
By the weekend, North Bay.
Okay.
Next week, Sault Ste. Marie.
Oh, kind of little cheese fries. Judy is now in session. She's good.
You like that?
Anything else going on?
She yells at him so good.
Yeah.
Makes him cry. Put that banger thing down. How do you untop this thing? Like,
Just press it again.
Yeah. Pretty quiet.
You have to hire a whole bunch of different people and stuff.
We're going into the mayor's
For him and
office.
stuff, so it's good, he still enjoys it.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's not my office. I'm an acting mayor.
Closer to his family.
I have an office that I share with
Paris, Paris.
Pardon me?
you can marry when
I
you're
thought
sick.
it was, he's going back sort of home
This
almost.
month.
That's a big, yeah, that was a big decision for him. I guess ours too.
Was there, what, 20 years?
25 years. Thank you. Come in?
No.
How are you? Well, I met you before during the election.
Now, if you'd come over here, Christopher, well, we'll wait till everybody comes in.
Oh.
Let's sign this goodie here. Wait here, let's.
Over here, Christopher. Now, Christopher, your name is here. Step-by-step foundation, okay? And you're signing. But just to show you the importance of this book, the Honorable Paul Salient, U.S. Ambassador to Canada, has also signed this book. Medal, Jake Lamoureux, he is a Medal of Order of Canada, has signed this book. Let's see here who else. Hilary Weston, Lieutenant Governor of Ontario, has signed this book. So you're certainly amongst some very, very important people. And I'll just go back here. The Prime Minister will be signing this book tomorrow.
Wow.
Okay?
I met him.
Have you, Paul Martin?
We haven't met Paul yet.
Oh,
No,
no.
you met Jean Chrétien.
McGinty.
Oh, you met McGinty?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the
Mr.
Premier.
Smitherman, yeah.
This here's the Prime Minister of Canada, who will be in Cornwall tomorrow and will be signing it.
He's Mr. McGinty's boss.
So here we go, Christopher. Here's your pen, and we'll have you sign the book.
Wonderful.
Let's we can do the same thing after at the table.
Yep.
Sweet. You can get his trademark signature on it.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
We'll bring this over here. The press would like a picture of that. So I'll have you come over on the other side here.
Actually, let's swing it your way, Leslie. We'll just have you sit
Okay.
down here, Christopher, if you don't mind. And Leslie, will be kind of over his shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever chair you like, Christopher.
Here, hang on here. Now, don't sign it a second time.
Yeah, don't touch the paper with the pen. Just pretend.
You look like you're signing.
I need a picture too, Chris, so hang on.
Right here, guys. Big smile. Great, thanks.
Hang on. Sweet. Just one other book.
And if you'd like here, maybe you could just take
Yeah, if you don't mind.
a picture, although it's not signed by the Prime
Not
Minister
yet,
yet, but you can see the dates.
Perfect.
Okay.
He's a lucky man. I signed before him.
Chris, would you like to sign a poster for the counselor?
Sure.
That would be great.
For being very, very enthusiastic. And you have the microphone. And
Here's, did you give him?
To the counselor.
there's also for counselors. And I'll leave a couple other posters.
Just look up for a sec, Chris.
Flash is going off everywhere. You guys don't have any more stops at Cornwall today?
No, this is our last stop, yeah.
Put his name.
Now that'll be a challenge.
I don't remember that one.
Have you spoken to?
If you worked in
All right, thanks. Thank you so much. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks a lot, Scott.
All right. See ya. Bye.
Don't you be peeking at that.
Who's a lacrosse fan?
That's the city of Cornwall is lacrosse.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
As a matter of fact, those sticks were made in Akwesasne, which is the reserve that is just across the bridge.
Excellent. Is that is it mainly the reserve for lacrosse, or is it all?
Oh, no.
Like, is it
As a
like
matter
the
of
Six
fact, there's
Nations?
a tournament coming up here in August.
We know that'll be popular.
I'm not sure whether it's a Canadian tournament or whether it's a provincial.
Oh, cross is awesome.
But no, lacrosse here is very, very big. Thank you very
Good
much,
luck.
Graham.
Good luck. Nice meeting you. Good luck.
Thanks.
Take care of that.
Thank you so much.
Good to see
Thank you
you.
so much. That's cool. That's excellent.
Okay. Good. All right. And you should talk to other municipalities, because other municipalities usually have a golden book, and to sign these books is really an honor. Phil for you.
So Chris, a couple quick words before you take off. I'm here in City 54 now.
Oh yeah.
Of the trip, yeah. How's it going?
Good.
You having fun so far? Right? What made you want to do this in the first place? What sparked this idea? I mean, this is a pretty big adventure for, you're 13 again?
Yep.
Yeah. What made you want to do this?